So I got my Mezco Conan in today after a couple of weeks of not knowing what the heck was going on. It is here. I'm going to go over why Mezco is still a special experience in toy collecting. Why still, every time I open one, it still feels good. Feels like the first time, like that song. Feels like the first time. Oh man, that's terrible. First of all, I don't have 100 Mezco figures like I do, say, Marvel Legends or NECA. And that's a large part because they're, more expensive, but they don't mass produce figures per se. They're not on Target shelves, they're barely in specialty shops. But more than that, the feeling doesn't wear off. So let me just stop babbling and I'll show you. So first off, where Super 7 has fancy packaging and they pretend like they really care, Mezco doesn't have. They have great box art, but the fancy packaging is where they do care. You could tell that. Sure, this is like a luxury toy item. Sure, you spent $100, but they know you spent $100 and they care about your purchase. Where Super 7, you're spending like $60 and it's just in a fancy box with a bunch of twisty ties. This is care. This is time. This is effort, and it's nice. Like when you crack this open, when you pull this open and it's sealed in there, and you got your nice cloth goods and your perfect Conan figure, and the accessories are all individualized. They don't need 75 twisty ties. And that doesn't make for a great action figure or a good toy, but they really do quality stuff. I know there's a lot of third-party companies out there that have caught up to Mezco's as far as cloth goods, like Felix Toys comes to mind, but still, when I get a Mezco figure, it feels special. You take this guy out, a little plastic, has a nice sound. It's a great experience. I'm going to throw him in the little diorama and tell you what I think. And the one thing I don't like about the Mezco Conan. We're going to do that right now. There's the butter. So this isn't going to be like a full review. There's plenty of reviews out there. I do love the bendy wire and the mace. I've been asking for that for years. No one listened. Who can I tell it to? It's here. It's beautiful. It gives it a dynamic. Look at that. Very dynamic. I think if you missed out on the first Conan and you got this one, you should be very happy because you got all the things that were in that first release and more. More heads, more cloth goods, more variety. I have the first one as the shower comes on. Look at that, baby. I have the first Conan. Loved them. And I wanted another one to kind of just put in a static pose. Thought I was going to sell that other one, but I'm not. My only gripe with this figure, he's on a base here, and he's still short. I think he's too short. Maybe because when I think Conan, I think Schwarzenegger size. And I know in the writings of Conan and the lore, sometimes he's like 5'9", sometimes he's like 6'3". I don't care. I think this is a very unique buck for Mezco. He should be on a bigger. They should have made him bigger. Should have made him that size. Off this, he is not that big. Great looking figure though. I love this mace with the wire in it. It's very dynamic. But Mezco overall, here's my thoughts. If you don't own a Mezco figure, look at their back catalog. There's got to be a character that you really like. The Crow, Constantine, Predator, Magneto. He's pretty cheap. There's something. This isn't like a Mego doll. Someone said that. Mezco still looks like dolls. They look like they're in like oversized clothing. They do not. This is tailored perfect. I'd say a 99% of their figures, it's tailored perfect. I would say grab the one of a character you really like. Constantine, Crow, like I just rattled off. Find one. Get one. You'll know what the hype is about. They're fun. They're beautiful little pieces. That's that. Have a good day. Big vid should be up either tonight or tomorrow. Have a good day. Take care. Have fun.